We had not quite finished our visit of Cidade Velha, and it never fails that Cape Verde offers the harmonious beauty of its people.
Confusão sem brincadeira, o povo tá correndo com uma chiquinha, tu tá gritando trapalhado,
This is the oldest European church in sub-Sahara Africa, under renovation to meet the requirements of UNESCO. This tourist destination is still in its infancy. We're blessed to be here before throngs of foreigners invade this tiny village. This is the laundry service system. Hand wash, no machine. Life here goes on as usual. The restaurant terraces are ready and waiting for tourists too. Fresh fish dishes, ocean view, and it even includes primate entertainment. Just watch your back. And to end our visit, we're treated to one of my favorite songs.
Alô, alô, Cabo Verde, alô, Tarrafal, uma cheia vivência. Ouvi a estresse do vídeo de bom, tá bem luxo, a cada esqueci de bom. Dia tá mais, dia tá bem, tenta passar ali, sem longe a teria. A mim tem fé, se um tem fé, pra viver lá, neguem os últimos dias. Que olhar, nem que é só mais uma vez, passajador, carnaval São João. Que viver junto a povo, dança colar, bate pena tchau. Lá, tudo coisa é mais chato, tudo coisa é mais doce, lá é um saborear. Tudo coisa é mais tarde, tudo coisa é mais doce, e é um saborear. Tudo coisa é mais tarde, tudo coisa é mais doce, e é um saborear.
This song is by Paulinho Vera. It will always give me tears of wanting, or saudade as they say here. We were staying in Praia at Carlos's apartment. I was convinced we could sail down and moor the boat here. Problem is thieves. My friend Eduardo had a visit from a thief who swam out to his boat. He caught him stuffing electronics in a bag, and then he dove back in the water empty-handed. Or we could go there at the fishing boat dock. Friends of ours have been there. So we went to find out what we could. And whom we found was Amilcar here. He informed us that we could stay along with the fishermen. We would have 24-hour security, showers, bathroom, even water and electricity, at the cost of about $17 per day. Right next to this boat. Praia is reputed as being risky. The police tell you not to anchor in the bay. But there's always a way if you simply go and see, ask for yourself. Thanks, Amilcar. We'll be back. Later, we took Carlos's friend Maya and Stacy to the airport and invited some friends over. Got to have a little dancing here and there.
So much distance between us. Distance between our bodies. So much distance between us. Distance between our bodies. So much distance between us.
Praia is the nation's biggest city. It's got flair, and a local friend wanted to show some of his favorite spots.
Here I was Zeph.
Like the VIP Praia Hotel and its panoramic roof terrace.
Oh, here I was Zeph, also known as Zeke, who's shown us one of his favorite spots in Praia.
Champagne caviar.
It's nice.
It's to Natasha's glamorous tastes. A few steps from the hotel is Praia's city beach called Cape Verdean. This is the trendy beach bar district, popular on weekend nights. And here, during the day, it's just like any other city beach. Nat and Zeke decided to go hang out at the bar instead, while me and Carlos did the beach thing. Praia is said to be rough, but what big city doesn't have its issues? We're under the watchful eye of the police overlooking the beach, and it's pretty mellow and safe. My friends in Mindelo told me to be careful here in Praia, and we are, but I'm happy to have a first-hand experience as to judge for myself. Judgment is so far, Praia is cool. After a historic and fun-filled 5-day weekend, Nat and I took the 2-hour entertaining bouncing ride back to Tarrafal and aboard Galapan. And after 5 nights of living and sleeping on solid ground, with a washing machine, hot showers, the welcome back aboard was a reminder that we are sailors and live on the sea. And when you live on the sea, it's not always the gentle life. You have no choice but to live in constant motion with the ocean. If I were to rate anchorages, this is a 5. On a positive side, it's beautiful. The town is cool, good, friendly people, nice beach. But on the other hand, it's far from shore and it's windy. The bottom is full of big rocks and the swell sucks. The swaying did not sway me away from my work. I must put out an episode every week. And I had already been delayed by our visit to Praia. The show must go on. With the outgoing tide current, wind and swell, it seemed Galapan was moving. It wasn't so different than being under sail in the open ocean. But when there is no swell and less wind, the rating goes up to 8 in my book. Because once on land, it's really cool, chilled spot. And the folks are wonderful.
This guy guys are cool. This is where I got my food. Bon nom? Dime bon nom.
Clay Cindy.
Clay Cindy? Un nom? Clay Cindy? Gotcha. Placer, gotcha.
William.
William, con Will Smith or Will?
William.
Ah, William, okay.
After I bought a few things, I stopped at the small bar owned by Papai. I had a few stumberod, and Papai had a surprise visit from a traveling street artist named Patrick from Montpellier, France.
Já fica muito contente com aquele trabalho, né?
Patrick had come to go fishing, but ended up doing more art than fish. The town folks were delighted. A very different attitude to street art than back home in France, where he'd be doing hide and seek with the police.
É bonito demais.
Back on Sway and Galopin, I went to work on my veggies. A few days before, Nat had done something that was very tasty, so I copied her, slicing up veggies and spreading them out on a pan. Topped them off with onion and pepper. A bit of fresh ginger I had on board, and of course garlic. Some sea salt Nat had gathered in the Canaries. Then I squirted a good amount of olive oil, and voila, in the oven for an hour or so. Meanwhile, I could carry on a usual boat chore, filling the water tanks. Nat would go for a beauty bath and hopefully attract fish, so that I can catch some fish to add to my veggies.
I'm never gonna learn to fish. I was gonna fish this morning to have some fish with my oven grilled vegetables, and then Edson came by and he says, I'm going to the fish market, I'm gonna buy some fish. You want some? Why should I try to fish? Let the professionals do it. Let them earn a living. Perfect, man. I'll never fish. I don't need to.
It doesn't matter how you fish, as long as you catch some. After making them into fish fingers, pan-fried them, and added the fish to my grilled veggies. Now that's a healthy, fresh Cape Verdean meal. I think we will stay here a while and dive into life aboard in Tarrafal.